Who doesn't love a good metaphor? As writers, we're always trying to come up with new, fresh metaphors to describe our experience. And a metaphor is simply taking one experience and relating it to a completely different realm of experience. Here's an author who writes, "I'll never forget that day. It's etched in my memory like a cherished melody." There's a metaphor, right? The cherished melody. "The mere recollection sends a cascade of shivers down my spine, a symphony of sensations. That was hard to say. Again, more metaphors. How could I ever forget? It occupies a sacred alcove in my heart, a testament to the rare instances in which I truly impress myself. Often I recount the events of that remarkable day to friends, a story I hold dear. Today I have the privilege to share it with you." This was a beginning of a scene, about a 500-word scene from a student of mine. And here they're trying to build things up with metaphor. And that's fine. I mean, if that's your thing, if you like metaphors, you want to come up with these things. But the challenge of these metaphors is that we don't know exactly what's happening. We don't know yet what the actual story is. So these metaphors are not used within the story, within the events of the day, to describe something that someone did. They're actually used simply to build up the story to come. But we can't really connect with these. She can connect with them because obviously she knows what's to come, but we can't connect with these metaphors because we just don't know what's going to happen. So what she's trying to do here is build up the story. This is going to be a wonderful symphony of sensations. But we don't know yet. We haven't seen it. And it may not actually live up to the build-up that she's doing here. So I would suggest to her to simply remove this whole paragraph. Just tell us the story. Hopefully the story actually lives up to this build-up. It might, it may not, but do not build it up for us. You don't have to build it up. If you got a really good story, it's going to entertain people. They're going to feel these feelings that you feel. We don't need to tell them, hey, this is going to be a great story. You should listen to this story. Just tell the story. So I would just basically delete this whole paragraph and get right to the story. You always want to get the action of the scene right to the beginning of that chapter or whatever it is you're writing. Get it to the beginning. Don't have these little preludes that try to build it up in a metaphorical way. Save your metaphors for within the story itself.